Right, hello everybody, and welcome to the 5th Glory of the Legion Raider achievement, Webbing Crashes. So for this achievement, all you have to do is destroy the 6 red glowing egg sacs around the room during the Renfarrel encounter. So 2 of these red glowing egg sacs are on platforms you can reach while doing the boss, and 2 of them are on platforms you need to reach. And the last 4 of them are on platforms you need to reach while doing, while you have the feathers. So as you can see here, what we're doing is we're looking around the room right now for where these glowing red eggs are. So there's one behind the boss where it spawns. There is one in the first bridge where the boss transitions. There are 2 either side of this bridge. I am going around now and marking them, so hopefully you can see where they are and where I put the markers down. Just clearing them now just to make sure we have some consistent markers. What we decided to do for this boss is we decided to have 4 players assigned to getting feathers and jumping off to getting these 4 ones you can't reach, just jumping onto them. So you'll see later on in the fight we have just 4 people assigned with markers over their head corresponding to the markers they'll be jumping to. So you can see there's one behind the boss there, there's one right here, there's one to the right of this platform which I marked earlier, there's one to the left down the bottom. The one to the left and the bottom we do mark X. You can actually get a Warlock to jump down there at the start of the fight and then Warlock gate back up. So there's one off in this corner here which you can't mark from this distance. So you just run around the corner here, mark it. So this one's purple. And then the 6th one is just ahead of me. If I turn back around, just give me a second. When you actually engage the boss and for the first time, like our rogue just did there, the eggs do disappear and they don't show until you pull the boss again. So square right there is where the 6th one is. So now we're just going to jump into our actual boss attempt and I'll show you how we did this. So we decided to pop the first moon egg while we're doing the boss, and you'll see our Warlock off the side, he's jumping right now, he's going to jump off and get the first egg. So the Warlock jumps off, as you can see there on the right hand side, and I believe our Paladin tank runs across and gets moon. So the Warlock right now is just portaled back up and running back, and the Paladin is just running across after taking his. We didn't have the DPS to one phase this boss, so kill him like after he flies for the first time. So what we just decided to do was after the second feathers, we got the boss down to about 5% HP. Then after the second set of feathers came, each person ran across and did their own marker. So as you can see right now, I'm marked with a skull. We have an ammonia marked with a diamond. We have a priest, Rixie, marked with a square, and our shaman marked with a cross. So these 4 people will be the 4 people taking the feathers when they come up, and they'll be going to their assigned markers and just standing on top of the eggs to destroy them. So you do the fight like normal throughout this entire part. Nothing special until we get to the second feathers, which I might skip to right now. Alright, so after the boss goes into its rock form for the second time, this is where people will be getting their feathers. So we did have a few people die in this encounter, so we did just switch up who's going to what platform, but that didn't really make much of a difference. So you'll see the feather come up now, so I'm on skull, so I'm going to run across to my marker, jump off the edge, and then just fly down. I found that I couldn't actually use the special action button to jump onto this platform. You can see it's all red and doesn't actually click down, so you just have to fly to this platform. The same with the other platforms. I believe the square marker you can jump back up, but the one I was at Skull you definitely can't. I tried it multiple times. So once everybody in your group has hit the red glowing egg sacs, then you can proceed to kill the boss.